Welcome to this reflection on the spiritual reset. The question is, what are we resetting? And one thought here is the feelings, because we can accumulate different impressions and feelings in the day. And I think a lot of the time we might reach for food or someone's company to reset how we feel, and we maybe lift ourselves into a different feeling. And of course, meditation, we want to find other methods, because there can be complications if we have a habit of trying to reset our feelings with something outside. And whilst it's great going for a walk, that's also like a reset. It's nice to know that we can do it also within. And this opportunity to reflect together on it. And so this reset, we can play with it in different ways. And resetting the mind is like being able to see a completely different view. And one thing that comes up is to be able to take a step back and see the true identity, because this is what's behind the way that we see the world, the vision on others, our attitude, and then of course the way that we interact. And one way you can play with is to see how we are independent ultimately from that which we are associated with in the physical world. So let's create like a bit of reflection on that first. And just always nice to give ourselves permission to physically relax, which includes the breathing, giving a space to breathe more deeply rather than shallow. And also, preferably if we can be seated, but wherever we are, also relaxing the shoulders and any tension which may be there in the fingers and the toes, or muscles in the face. It's an attitude to give space to the self. And tuning in also to sounds which may be there in the close environment, wherever I am, also in the far distance. It's a general awareness. Focusing more within this experiencer, within the self. The self is the experiencer of all of these sounds, feelings. This is the non-physical, the being. We see the independence of the being from the physical body. A beautiful analogy is the body is just like a car, a vehicle. We acknowledge the being as the driver that operates, controls the car. The being is independent and different. It's quite fascinating to consider this idea. See the being as like a presence, conscious, a point of consciousness. You can say a star describes this like presence of light. And independent from the car means a lot. Means someone can criticize the car can get old, but it's not a reflection on the driver. So we are pulling back and giving acknowledgement to this. Which brings freedom and a sense of respect, not based on the car. Bodily identity, part of this changing physical world. A male or a female model, but it is not defining the driver. Take it one step further. The spiritual understanding, the driver, the being is from a different world completely. Non-physical reality. In the world, in the car, but not of the world. Through the mind, we can reach, through thoughts, this original experience. Being who is absolutely peaceful in the natural state. Entirely peaceful, resonates with stillness and silence. This is what we can call a home, because it is the resting place for the driver. Doesn't have to be engaged 24/7 with movement and actions. It is clarity beyond movement, beyond sound. There's no distraction. So peaceful, so content, without needing to be complete by anything, anyone. If there is a supreme personality, it would be one that experiences this no vibration of lacking or needing, this atmosphere. The things of the car and the traffic is as if very far down below. The mind can rest in this enormity of the peace, undisturbed, unbound in this original experience. It's just being normal, being at peace. This is the possibility when there is independence. The driver who is independent, not identified with or an extension of the car in any way. Profound freedom. Cannot be harmed. It is beyond lacking or needing. You're just giving space to hold in the mind. Entertaining the idea of this freedom in an absolute way. The being of light like a star. Held in this atmosphere beyond sound. And not alone, but the company of this as if divine, royal, and rich personality. Who is constantly stable in these feelings. Like finding a long lost friend. With this in the heart, it is even clearer for the mind when coming and associating temporarily again with the car, with the details, coming clean with no emotional clutter in the mind, like a reset. Everything is there, but the feelings are in harmony feelings are in that deep peace. Can engage, can also remain connected. What is so profound is nothing was needed from the outside world for this reset. It is entirely the power of the soul. So this gentle reminder as we bring our attention back to the environment, we can have it like a prize or a victory inside to bring the mind back, come back into actions with freshness and new energy, vitality. So enjoy your day, enjoy this fun practice as we take part in the race, but remaining peaceful and light inside. Have a good day.